All right. Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to our Sunday first hangout of November 6th hangout. Yesterday was amazing. Hey, so much good information. Margot, you guys are putting on such great events. I really think that they're going to explode. We need to be like Montreal, right? The picture that Mata put in the Vancouver Coach Hub, like that's what we need to get to, is that sort of event. I don't understand why Vancouver isn't like that. We should be. So tons of good information that came out yesterday. Most of it is stuff that Max has talked about on the Hangouts, that Christina has talked about on her calls. I did take some notes. So I remember last week talking about how he was using this phrase that I couldn't remember what it was, and it's the imperfection economy or imperfection marketing, right? How and I remember him having a picture out of a gym that said like proud but never satisfied, right? And so if you're never satisfied, like why would you want to keep going on this journey? You need to have some level of like satisfaction, some level of joy, some level of pride, some level of like, though, otherwise you're just going to feel defeated all the time, which means you're going to give up. So I liked the fact that you talked about enjoying the journey, like from where you're starting and building your health esteem, focusing on how you want to feel, not on looks or size. So those were some pretty big statements he shared. I wrote down the part about like block periodization and how you basically what it is, you're going to be moving people from one body block to another. So I think for the new year, I'm going to just do but one bod group, and I'll keep people in that bod group and just hopefully see people coming back and instead of moving them from one to another, but then we can move them from one body block to another body block. And so Carl talked about how there'd be 3 to 5 blocks per month that will be released, because you'll have like a bike block, you'll have just different ones. And then the super blocks will be trainer specific. So those are the ones that like you were getting a taste of a super block with the healthy obsession, right? That's a super block because it's Autumn's remake of 80-day obsession. That's not what the regular body blocks will look like moving forward. The super blocks you would have to purchase, and I think it's like $27 US. And then what else? Lacey Green was announced as the new super trainer, which I love her, absolutely love her. I don't know if you guys saw it, just like casually, if you saw the reel that Lacey, Adalis, and Joel did. Did you see it? I did a remix of it and Lacey shared it to her stories. So, and she commented back to me, which was awesome. I liked how he talked about the fitness and diet industry being dead, because it is. People will reject it because of that imperfection and they just feel defeated before they even started. So he said it starts with the agreement that we are all okay being exactly who we are in this moment and build from that. Bonnie Engel gave a good talk about re-engaging, which I thought that one was really cool. I haven't written down, I took pictures of her stuff, but haven't written them all down. And then we finished with some more info on eat more dessert. So he just talking about how like, even if you have people right now that aren't willing to commit to a full like program right now, you could get them started just with Shakeology and this whole like eating more dessert. And he was like, make a meal plan, like make a 30-day plan of desserts that you're going to make with Shakeology and show people that they can lose weight, start the new year off feeling good, and swap out those like high calorie desserts, swap out those high calorie toxic energy drinks for Energize. So yeah, I don't know, it was good. I really think that most of So Judith was there, Cindy was there, Barbara was there, Margot, like those events. I know MJ, you work on Saturdays, it's hard, right? But you always come to the boot camps and you always come, like, so it's for you, you do get the times where you get to feed off of people's energy. And that's what those events are, is a chance to be like, I've been frustrated because I'll be 8 years in January, and I do the things, and I've been told, just do the things, and then your coaches will do the things, and I do the things, and then I'm like, okay, where's everybody else doing the things? Not that not everyone is doing it, like there's more to that. So I've been frustrated because life has been hard, and lots of personal stuff going on, and work has been draining. I haven't had a prep in 3 weeks at work because we're constantly 175 plus failure to fills in the district per day. Like that's how many staff members in the Surrey School District we are short every single day, a minimum of that. Like, so it's November 6th and I'm already burnt out. It's November 6th and I've had to take 9 sick days already this year. Like it's a lot, but I still hit Success Club 10. And so that's why, like, for me, it's like, where is everybody? Like, I get that life throws us stuff, but we have to commit to this for ourselves and then move forward from there. Because if you're doing it for yourself and showing up for yourself, other people will want to join, So yeah, Margot and I were chatting a bit yesterday about these calls and trying to keep them to about half an hour, just because life is full. And then the other thing that Margot had mentioned a while ago, I'm not throwing you under the bus, I'm building you up because you're amazing, is talking about like a spotlight, kind of like sharing things that are working, like a quick little, what's working for you, so that we can take those things, if it's something that would, resonate for me or possibly work for me, we can take those things and actually implement them. So I would love to move forward with that, because I think it keeps us focused on the positive and it keeps us focused moving in the direction we want to go. And if you do get a chance to watch Bonnie Engel's talk, they might put it in the champions page, or it'll be in our coach office. I'd highly recommend it, because it was all about like re-engaging yourself first, and then how that your next step to re-engaging your clients, to re-engaging coaches. Like it was really, really less than under 5 minutes, maybe. Margot, would you say? Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't long at all, but super helpful. I've always really liked her. So yeah, so does anyone have anything that they want to share that is working for them right now? Tanya?
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I just keep showing up for myself. I keep posting calls to action, like we've talked about in the past. I did make a post, and one of my customers actually replied to that post that I put out and gave me a glowing review. So that really melted my heart. So knowing that I've changed one person's life has made me feel like more empowered, and I just want to keep going, like just keep moving forward. And yeah, life has been tough. I've had a very rough couple months since school has started with my youngest daughter. It's been a struggle, to say the least. I've had many meltdowns. I've had many crying sessions at night, but I just keep going. I keep showing up for myself, because if I don't show up for myself, then I'm no good to anybody else. And yeah, I agree 100%. We just got to keep showing up even when times are tough. Mm-hmm. And however that looks for everybody else, it might be different than me, but I just do my workouts in the morning. I eat right. I post what I can post and go from there. Yeah. But hearing that review on just a post I made on Instagram and Facebook really changed me. Really made me think that like I've changed her life in some shape or form, right? So it really melted my heart.
Yeah, well, and I think that's ultimately it, is like when people see the shift in you, mm-hmm. that they start believing that maybe they can do it too.
And
know?
I was working, I've been trying to get some funding for going back to school because I'd like to get my ECE. And the lady that I've been working with, she even said, like, she looked at my license because she had to get a picture of my license. And she's like, wow, you definitely have lost a lot of weight. You look amazing. What is your trick? And I was just like, well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's just been a consistent 17 months of just keep going and changing habits. Like, you know, and it started with me in the kitchen, right? Like changing what works, what doesn't work. I did the gut health with Estelle for a long time and figured out what was working for me and what wasn't. And, you know, I learned more about my body. So I just keep going. I don't stop. Even if I feel like I'm at my lowest, I do a workout and I feel like 100% better.
I just saw a post this morning. I think it was Christine Dwyer, and it was a question that somebody said, why do you keep making those reels if you only get 200 views or whatever? And it's like, but if it makes a difference for one person, then it's worth it. And I think, you know, sometimes we wonder, is anybody watching? Yes, they are.
Oh,
They are. And
yeah.
one person is enough, right? To
Yep, and
to
that's what
keep doing what we're doing.
and that's what I said. Like just the one customer of mine, like she commented on that post I made, and it was like, wow, like now everybody can see it, right? That's on my Facebook and whatnot, right? So I mean, it does make a huge difference, right? Even if it is just one person, right? That one person could trickle into 5 to 10 to so on and so on, right? So, and I just keep going. But that's it for me.
I want to try to use this body block stuff and a new beginning. I think everybody's gotten Carl's email about can we start over, you know, and Margot, you've said this before, and it's like tomorrow is the first day of your new business or whatever, right? Like each tomorrow is a new beginning. And so the company is giving us such an opportunity to just start over, you know, and we can start over every single Monday, right? And just be like, okay, I'm showing up today as the first day of my new business. So I've been sick. I've had a rough, you know, month too. I think it's typical for going from our summer into fall and winter. It's hard, especially for you teachers, man. Sorry, Cam, I feel so bad for you. Like I have friends in teaching too, and oh my God, it's really hard. So yeah, I'm gonna try to today. I haven't done my little video minute for a long time, so I've been thinking about what I want to say, and just using this as a fresh start. Our company is giving us this new way of helping people that makes so much sense. 3-weekers, we know that works. It's not such a huge commitment for people to think, oh, I can't commit to whatever 8 weeks, 80 days, 100, whatever it is. So that's why 21 Day Fix I think was so popular, because people can wrap their head around 3 weeks. So I think those body blocks are going to be really good and a good way for us just to just start fresh again, right?
So that new Healthy Obsession, is it an hour long? Was it confirmed that it was an hour long workout?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense that it would be because 80 days all hour long workouts.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah, and and Maxine and I were talking about that because we both did 80 day and I loved it, but it is huge. And I mean, I know you have done it too, Tamara. It's a huge commitment. 80 days, an hour a day. And so to do that in a 3-week I'm going to be a week late because now I'm behind on Lift More, but I'm going to start it just a week late.
Me too, MJ.
Are you?
I'm starting the 14th.
Oh, awesome. Okay, great. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't want to start my 8th week with Joel not feeling my best. So now I'm back on track and feel good. So I'm ready to do this tomorrow. I've got 5 more and then I'll start. Okay, great, Tamara. I'm glad to hear that you're starting the same as me. And I think that's a great taste tester for somebody who will then dive into the 80 days, maybe by getting that little taste of 3 weeks to say, oh, I think I really like this. And I will go back and do the whole program at some point, right? So maybe that's going to be true for many of those T25, whatever. I've done a few of those, but I don't think I did the entire thing. So I think these 3-week things are going to be really great.
I definitely have to agree because right now I've been doing MBS and 645. to build up my endurance. And so this super block is actually going to be a tester for me of like, okay, where do I want to go? You know, where I'm at, and then seeing if Sure Thing is something I want to do come December, or for sure January, or if I just want to dip into 80-day again. So it's just kind of like I get to gauge where I'm at with all this, and that's the fun part that I love, is that you kind of get to pick and choose your journey, like, you know, test it out and see what's going on. So, but I'm really excited about Sure Thing coming either way. So, but it'll be fun to see where I'm at with 80 at the same time. So it's just,
I think it'll be interesting to do Healthy Obsession after having done Lift More.
oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
I saw
but-
somebody's post about that. Sorry to interrupt. And they said, if you've been doing Lift More, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, like if you've been kind of like, you know, you're going to get your ass kicked. Like
Yeah.
80 days is no joke, right? So,
80 days,
so
no
I think,
joke.
no. Yeah. But MBF is also no joke. Go back to that lady.
yeah.
Oh my God.
MBF is hard.
That's very hard.
It's just like
I
a
liked it,
different
but it was hard.
cardio.
I'm actually looking forward to her new one releasing next month, I think it is.
Yeah, Sure Thing.
Yeah.
Sure Thing. Anyone else have things that are working for them that they would like to share? Margot, I've talked about you a lot today and we haven't heard from you, so I think it's your turn.
Well, I don't know whether it's working for me or not, because I'm still having conversations with people, but I find that when you work on people's egos to let them see the light without sort of blatantly saying, don't be such a dumbass, are you hearing what I'm saying? And it's the professionalism of our group. In that group of people that I just posted, I tagged a bunch of you. There was police officers, lawyers, teachers, TV producers, Judith, retirees, stay-at-home moms. We have such a wide range of very professional people. Like, this is a different animal from selling Amway. Like, it is different. I can't explain it. And so, but I tried to explain that to women and men who like the three women that I was trying to get to come to this thing. One of them is a mutual or a financial planner. And I said, you know, you're cutting yourself off at the knees if you don't come out to a place where there's a bunch of professional women who are exercising and feeling their freaking best. So they're in great moods and they meet you. And then that could turn into something for your professional career, as well as being a part of a fitness club or whatever, cult. It's funny because I've had a couple people, including my daughter, say, this is some sort of a cult. This is and a friend, well, a coach, her husband, is this some sort of a cult? Because people are so used to negative. They're so used to negative. They're so used to people taking each other's things and bullying and talking down and judgments and this, that, and the other, that when you get a group full of people who are actually cheering each other on, then it must be a cult, because it's just weird. So I love it when they call it a cult, because I think, yeah, it is. I definitely want to be in it, because I don't want to be out there in that world. But the professionalism of who we have in the room, who we have on the team, it doesn't mean you have to jump in and be a flippin' coach, but you could understand that humans are humans. And when you get a group of humans that are in good moods and you have something to share to do with your own business, like, it's a networking thing. And Judith and Barbara are huge into networking and women's groups and all that stuff. Well, this is the most positive group of women that you can possibly be a part of. It's not like you're all sitting at lunch and eating and drinking and maybe you connect with one person. You can connect with 20 people in the room. So I sort of talk about, just like what Brittany and Courtney were talking about, the sense of freaking community, the community of people on the same journey, but in different walks of life. Another thing that I want you guys to all remember now is Andrea Rogers. I know we don't talk about her or her program as much. I'm going to try and do some of it anyways, but she's the one who's coming in January. Yes, we're getting a super trainer to Vancouver in January, which is very rare because we can't seem to get enough bums in seats. So we need at least 200, possibly 300 if I can find a venue out here or somewhere that's big enough for 300 to come to the next Super Saturday, which will be in January, first Saturday in January, I think it is. So so please remember that, work on that. There was a whole group there from the island. There was a whole group there from the Okanagan yesterday. So come from far away, come from distant lands, bring a person with you, sit them in beside you, and watch what happens when they actually witness what this amazing cult is all about. Anyway, that's all I had to say. It's not really a tip, but it's just think of it in professional high-heeled stilettos. and try to talk to people so that they understand that we're not asking them to give us their kidney.
Yeah, for their firstborn child, although many people might say yes to that, right? Yeah. Anyone else want to share something that's working for them? Or a goal for the week, maybe?
Another thing I guess I'll say, because I don't know, don't like in where I work, we're coming up to January soon, and I have had a couple of people come up to me. One woman from Surrey Neuroplasticity Clinic, she's bought a Peloton, and she has a life coach, but she really needs help. She's a bigger lady, like she probably could, I'm assuming would probably like to lose about 100 pounds or so. So I will be talking to her about like gut protocol or something, and she really wants my help. So you have people right around you, probably 24, just at your school, at your work, at your wherever you go for hobbies or interests. Just ask the question. Are you open to hearing? I'm in a fitness group. I'm in an online fitness group. Are you open? Do you like fitness? What do you do for fitness? That's it. Don't be scared.
The other thing I really liked that the girls talked about yesterday was the use of the Zoom link. Yeah. And getting people on there, like why people aren't using it. Christina has it for us. Like it's there.
Yeah, that's so true. And I finally used it for the first time. Yeah, and it was great. I connected with my best friend and her daughter in Calgary on there. It was, I'm like, I don't know why I haven't used it before either. It is a great accountability piece, right?
Mm-hmm. There's a woman, Lisa Webb. She's on there all the time when Kim and I are on. And when I say Kim and I, Kim has been on without me many, many times, and I don't know she's on. She hasn't, so I don't typically turn it on if I don't hear from anybody saying they're going to be on. But we all should be in a habit, all of us, when you're going to do your own workout, forget about inviting anybody. When you're going to do your own workout, put yourself in the fit gym, even if you're sitting there by yourself. Do the workout, just get used to doing it. And then eventually you'll probably run into somebody's on there. And Lisa Webb, before she turned the thing off, like Kim and Lisa and I were on, and then Kim left and she said, see you ladies, have a great day in the chat. And then Lisa was still on. I've never met Lisa. I've seen her name and everything. And she said, way to crush it, Margot, have a great day. And I just thought, I love that. Like, I just loved her saying that to me. Mm-hmm. And she left and I was in there on my own. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to crush it. I have like 10 more of these to do. But it's so motivating to have somebody that you'd hardly even know that's telling you, hey, good job. Way to crush it. Have a great day. Boom, you're gone. Like, we are not using it as much as we should. I'm not either. So I'm going to start.
No,
yeah, and
I agree.
I definitely fell off using it too. So
that's what I started doing, is like, I have to just show up for me. And a lot of time I'll show like who's all in there, even if it's just me before, and then I'll show like who's in there afterwards. And it's like, oh wow, 4 more people hopped in. This is awesome, and that it's not every day it's the same, but you never know who's going to be in there, and whether it's for anyone else. You're always in there for yourself no matter what. And like, it's that extra feeling you need, you know, sometimes, for sure.
I like that, Cindy. So Cindy said that's what her goal for the week is going to be. That's perfect, right? Because then you can start showing that and talking about it in your stories, and even do a post. You know what Karin was
And
sharing
maybe we can
last
throw
week.
it into the coach group or something, hopping in, like just letting you, you know,
Yeah.
as you're signing up to go in there, just let people know you're going in, because it might prompt somebody else to go, okay, let's go, right?
Yeah.
I'll be in there too, or something. Yeah.
Why don't we make that a team goal this week?
Yeah.
Hop onto the Fit Gym in the morning or whenever you're doing the workout, and see if we can connect. Like Margot, I'll probably see you as you're starting, I'll be finishing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, I think
But
that's
you
a
know
really
what
good
would
plan.
be interesting to do too for all of us ladies is whenever you guys work out, you go into the Fit Gym, and it might just be you, and you take a screenshot of just you working out with you, and then maybe next week you'll have one other person take a screenshot of that. Maybe next week you'll have 2 other people, 3 other people, 4 other people, and you can do like a little timeline of how you grew,
Of growth, yeah.
how you grew with your team on Zoom, built your community through a computer screen, and all feel good about it.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
a
even
nice
when
visual.
I saw the group picture of you guys yesterday, way bigger than the last one.
Yeah.
Way
Right?
bigger.
So
Yeah.
when you do those, like, and hopefully the one in January is going to be way bigger than this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, to your point, same idea, right? It was me by
Yeah.
myself, and then it's me with a couple of friends, and now look at this, there's a bunch of people in here. So yeah.
Yeah. I have to give kudos to Estelle, by the way, you guys, if you see her ever, Estelle and Lisa, well, everybody, but Estelle and Lisa. Estelle, I can't even, she's absolutely amazing when it comes to organizing events. She's just, she has it
She's the
down to, she is like, yeah. So just so you know, it's her. I'm cheerleader.
You're the pretty
like
one.
that machine, that thing that does this. But
Yeah.
I like what you said, Debbie. I saw you in the chat. Good for you.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, so picture, because we're going to keep these to about half an hour. So smile pretty.
where is everybody?
Hey, oh, shoot.
Andrea, so you're freaking gorgeous, man.
Oh, Judith is on
In
now.
the
I'm
sunshine.
sorry,
Okay.
ladies. I tried to turn off the. Good morning.
Ashley, come back.
Sorry.
One more time.
Didn't we lose somebody though? I swear we lost somebody. Okay.
Can I mention something?
Yes, please.
I love the group yesterday. Was amazing. The energy was great. And Tamara, you rock. Like you sharing at them how you did that class for me was so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. And also, Margot, you are an amazing coach and so patient and loving with me. Thank you. And my friend and also a commitment body of Barbara, we are together, we're working every day and we're inviting people and we are there. And now we need to use more of the resources that you have. So it's amazing. Thank you for all the support, ladies. And it's really good to see you today. Thank
Really
you.
great to see you too. And I'm excited to hear and see in people's stories, checking in on the Fit Gym. So let's make that a goal this week, and then we can have a new one for next weekend. Right? I love it. All right. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Thank
Happy
you.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday.